I'm with James Beattie. James, thanks for joining me. When was the last time you pulled on a pair of boots?
Only 3 weeks ago, actually.
How's
That probably surprises you, doesn't it? Yeah, it was the first game for the ex-Saints.
Yeah.
It was down in Lymington. So, yeah, played 85 minutes.
Yeah, how's body feeling? Good? You're looking
Yeah,
well.
it's all right. Yeah, I feel all right. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Are you at St Mary's last night?
I was at St Mary's last night, indeed.
Talk to me about it.
Well, it's exactly what we wanted and we needed. I think for the players to receive a welcome like that from the fans, it's exactly what they needed, and they responded in the right way. It's part of the job done. I guess the next part is at Wembley on Sunday, the 26th. Even before the game had ended last night, I had texts, phone calls. Can you sort tickets out? All that sort of stuff. So I'm ignoring everybody, and I'm not answering anyone. But I will do. But it's more important to be here today and to support.
It's brilliant of you to be here today. It's a great cause as well.
Yeah.
Two football clubs in need of.
Yeah, definitely. And I think for us being in such close proximity, with Jamie being such an unbelievable networker like he is, to pull in a crowd and to pull as many, I think this is probably the most players we've had to choose from. That's just testament to him and his ability to do that.
James, what have you been doing in retirement since you finished playing? It's been a while. What's it like as a professional footballer? You're playing in front of thousands of people week in, week out, and all of a sudden it ends and you've got to find something else.
Well, I was lucky enough to go straight into managing Accrington for 18 months, which I guess made the transition from player to coach, as it were, or manager, a little bit easier because your time is full, a lot fuller than it is, or was as a player for me. And then just been doing various coaching roles and assistant manager roles up and down the country. My last job at Wigan, we won League One, got promoted as champions. We've only having a squad of 4 players, which was great. And then since then, I left Wigan in November 22, and I've been at home, enjoying not retirement, but enjoying my time with the family. We're having a bit of work done at home, so I've been helping out. Just enjoying myself, really, going to the Saints games, home and away.
The fans love you down here. The fact you're travelling away, you're often seen in amongst all the away fans.
And I'll say that for me, it hasn't been possible since I was a kid with being in football, either being a player or, as I said, being a manager, coach, assistant, whatever. I've not had the ability to be able to go to games. So when I left Wigan, I made a point. I made some good friends down at the club, who go to the games but aren't necessarily involved in football. And I just wanted to go as a fan and watch a game as a fan and just let me brain relax.
We all love it having you there as well.
Yeah, I know. And obviously the team I'm going to follow is Southampton, because I spent 6.5 great years here. Got a lot of friends in Southampton. I've got a great affinity with the fans and people at the club. So it's one that I've enjoyed, really enjoyed it, and I'm there to support the team. There to sing the songs and chant and that. And I've pictures and selfies, a new autograph in it. So
yeah, we love you coming. You had a brilliant career. I had the pleasure of watching you from the Milton Road end, Archers Road at the Dell. Any standout moment for you? Standout goal? I've seen some great goals you scored. One stood out for me against Chelsea, a vital goal down at the Dell you scored. Final season when we stayed up against Everton as well.
I think memories of the Dell are great. I think the first season I came to Southampton was the Great Escape year, and it was amazing. But the mentality of the people inside the dressing room, Tiz and Franny and Kenny Moncow and Dave Hughes and Oaksy and Dodsey, it was never gave me the impression that they felt like they were going to go down.
Yeah.
I guess it's not the same for the fans. Yeah. But it was brilliant to be part of. They embraced me into the club, and I forged my way into the team in November and ended up getting Player of the Year, and then our relationship just built from there.
Yeah, you're an amazing servant to Southampton Football Club. James Beattie, thank you very much indeed.
Cheers.
Thank you, mate.
You're welcome.
You're an absolute superstar.
Nice
Thank
one.
you. Cheers. I'm with Joe Tesson. an amazing podcast that you do with Adam Blackmore. Absolutely massive fan of it. So thank you for bringing it to us every week from the Southampton fan base.
Thank you for listening.
Can I ask you about last night? Give me your thoughts on St Mary's last night. It was quite incredible, wasn't it?
I've never seen anything like it before. I don't think I ever seen something like that at St Mary's. That was unbelievable. And what it does, it helps the players, and that's the focus that people need to come to. Yes, we're not always happy about some of the football we see, and we're disappointed when we lose. But if you support your team constantly, you will get more positive experience, and I think that's what it was yesterday.
Yeah, it was a brilliant performance. I think it was Taylor Harbor-Bella said to Adam in an interview, the fans will bring it, we will bring it, and I thought they were superb. Did you?
Yeah, they were absolutely. And I think if I were still playing and sat on the team box when they came to the stadium yesterday, that would have lifted you before the game. And that's what they deserve. And when they feel that way, and it's a positive pressure, and that makes them better football players. And it's so nice for them to experience that.
Yeah. Joe, what's your thoughts on next week's game against Leeds at Wembley? Do you think we can do it?
I hope so. I do think we can do it, but it's the mental thing of the game, not the fitness or anything like that. It's the mental side of it, because it's such a high-pressured game. The expectations are going to be there, and it's at Wembley as well. So for some of these players, this is going to be their first experience with Wembley.
Yeah, Joe, I want to talk about your career now. You moved over here, played for Southampton, had an amazing career here, and you stayed here on the South Coast afterwards. So it obviously meant something to you to stay here in England. A lot of people speak about it.
Yeah, well, it kind of ended up there in my life, and with my family and things like that, and obviously my wife is English, so it kind of ended up just coming back, and it's a lot of difference between why we ended up here, but I liked it here. I enjoyed my life. I had lots of friends here from playing here, so for me moving here, that was a simple decision. Obviously I would have liked to stay in Norway, but sometimes when you have families half English and half Norwegian, it's where you go. But I think it was easier for me to move here, and maybe for my wife to move to Norway. But I love it here. I have, and I've been there for God long, how now? 25 years now.
25 years.
More than half my life.
I had the pleasure of standing on the Milton Road, or sitting in the Milton Road watching you play. Looking back at your time here, what's your standout moment?
There's so many moments for me that you remember. Obviously, you would have liked the cup final, was obviously a big thing, but we lost it, so you want to put it in the backside of things. But the first time I played at the Dell, and there's a few moments when I am at the Dell, which I absolutely loved.
It was unbelievable place, wasn't it?
The Dell was something else. The atmosphere, and something like we experienced yesterday. That's how you felt at the Dell, because people were so much tighter to you on the pitch. But there's lots of memories, and the best memory is that I have a lot of friends from my playing time here. That's one of the best memories.
You're so well respected down here. We love hearing you on the radio every week.
Thank
you. Are you enjoying it?
I am, and I enjoy working with Adam. When I started this, when Dave Merrington decided to stop doing it, I spoke to Adam and said, I would love to do it. I tried a couple of games, I really enjoyed it, and I felt like I connected with Adam, and I said, let's do a few long away trips first and see if we get along in the car, because you are a lot one-on-one, and we get on really well. We are very good friends become very good friends, and I really enjoy his company. And he's a brilliant commentator.
He's amazing. You're both amazing together.
He's amazing in what he does, and I learned so much from him. So it's been a new kind of learning curve for me as well. So I truly enjoyed.
Before you go, standout moment of the season so far?
Absolutely, the crowd yesterday.
Yeah.
That is the standout moment for me yesterday, how the crowd were at St Mary's yesterday. Unbelievable. I will never forget that.
Yeah, no, I won't. Joe, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you.